really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, really interesting how he considered the fold so heavily because people just under bluff in these $400 tournaments. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what are his bluffs? You know, like if we really think about it, like sure, ace high, like ace high has some showdown value if you had ace five, and when he raises the turn with maybe some backdoor diamond draw or something like that, he actually gets called. And on this kind of board, like what hands do you have that you're folding?
And it's gonna have some misdraws and things too. So I think calling is the only option myself. Let's see if Boogaloo got away from it. Ooh, call is 6.
So this is close between call.
Really interesting. So call is 6, raise is 7,500 is 10 points. And I'm going to say he said that because this is a very bad player. And so he thinks the very bad player is going to stack off here with worse queens a lot. I'm going to guarantee that's what he's going to say. Very interesting, though. I thought call for sure was the right answer. I never am in this spot. I don't know. Interesting spot, too. I think this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone out there, too. A lot of times, the hands we want to float with, like this one, are better as raises. So this kind of falls in that category.
Yeah, and he was kind of an echo chamber for us there, saying, you know, we just get better hands to call and worse to fold.
Yep.
Like he's going to have some gut shots in his range. He's going to have spade draw. He's going to have king X. And we kind of know, I mean, we kind of identify kind of what cards are going to be bad for us on future streets, and we're aware how to proceed on those cards.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a very good point, man. You right.
That was the best. You didn't say anything. You won. Just straight up.
You won. I'm just spewing.
All right, so ooh, look at this. You're not opening this. You just looked at this. You're not opening.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under the gun one. You are right.
Come on now. Okay. I am. So let's see if he.
He's got to open it, or there wouldn't be a hand.
It wouldn't
I'm
be a
already
quiz.
down on points.
You're already down on points in real life. Now, obviously, you're gonna cheat, but
I'm gonna evolve.
you're gonna adapt, right?
All right, let's play it.
I am going to cry if he says he's folding here. Like, if he's like, yeah, you should be folding this in this kind of tournament, and you were actually right. All right, cool.
Wah, wah.
Like a spot where we have
Ah!
standard.
Yes.
And the reason is because queen.
I just want to say for the record that this is the best 3-point score I've ever gotten in my life. Because the right answer was fold.
The right. But you heard what he said about the tables. This is a 3K.
Here comes the excuses. 10
The
points
excuses
fold.
to
It says
open
right
if your
here.
table is particularly tight and weak. Welcome to the $5 2K world. I mean, you know, the $11 10K. I'm opening this, yeah, for sure.
This is the best 3 points of my life.
Oh, that's hilarious. And everybody's 14.
Nailed it. What the hell kind of play is that from King Queen? Who does that?
Who the hell? Yeah, so my dog.
Jonathan Little's an absolute crusher, so it's nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree, and I
Just
always love
coaching.
playing right after sessions like this because I feel like my brain's warmed up. I'm thinking through things, and so it's a good way to start your session for sure.
Right. All right, guys, this is it.
What's up, Mike? You want to give a gist? He was saying Narco Cop was playing about D-pipping about 28% of hands. He had been very aggressive in this $10 buy-in, and here are the options to fold, to call, to raise to 1,200, raise to... What? Wait a minute, he made it 800, and my man's giving options to 12 and 1,400 ounces. So it's already getting kind of spicy. That's so nasty. To be on the site with these other crushers, you know, well-known poker public figures is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mention that when I was kind of giving a little intro here too. You know, Assassinato, Matt Affleck, John Little, all coaches on the site, so very highly respectable, quality poker content.
Yep, Evan Jarvis as well. You know, remember Evan Jarvis, Matt Affleck, Assassinato, John Little.
Yeah, so I guess that just makes sense. He just have the ace of clubs in his hand. That's interesting, though. I
How
thought
many
that was
points you got?
interesting.
You didn't do that bad. 45.
I like how you just pat me on the back. You didn't do that bad. Well, yeah, good job, buddy. Like,
The back.
I remember I got the higher score in the first one. So, you know, we're 1 for 1, buddy.
I just want to know.
Calling, guys. Let's see if we're good.
Similar situation. That's pre-flop? I think pre.
All right, guys, we're checking, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake.
One of the things I see people when it comes to poker is when you can get to the turn and they have an opportunity.
When you're facing a min raise or just a touch more than a min raise, and there's an ante in play, which is going to be the case in most tournaments, I think, going forward, you want to defend pretty wide. If your opponent's making a 2.
All right, cool. You're going 1400.
I'm going 1400, guys.
I'm gonna go call with the honor. This is what happens.
All right, and ready for
I would
the-
fold in game though, for the record, in case that's for winning it.
You won. You win. I have to concede. You win.
14K.
14K, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, no, we cannot win. This is a pretty rough spot because damn it.
Mm-hmm. Where do you gonna get my chat? They like naughty things. They like just beer, alcohol, you know.
All right, let's do I can do a $10 ACR gift.
A $10 ACR giveaway courtesy of my man Toe. For me beating that ass heads up in this. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. We'll do this. We'll have to do it at least once a week, man. And then, you know, we'll do it. We'll do it every week a couple times.
So it's a tie.
I guess we got to give out $10 to each other's communities. We'll just do our own $10 free roll for each. Or does that sound fair?
Yes. Do you know what this means?
You win. I give his chat $10. Take it.
So that's cool
Filthy
because we have
animal.
2 ties and then a win from you and a win from me. This is like the epic battle. It's perfect. It's great.
Yeah, we're even Stevens.
This is awesome.
Take it.
I love it.
You know,
Stop. We got a giveaway going. Let's run the giveaway for the $10 ACR winner. Closing the giveaway. Drawing the winner. My man Sebs are getting the $10 ACR giveaway for this one. Try and get all these mutes taken care of and not grief it this time. Happy Saturday, guys. We fucking did it, America. We're here.
we did it.
We didn't grief it. I griefed the Instagram post, so that'll just be the fuck up for the day. You know how we roll. It's a study stream. How y'all doing?
What up,
Go
Toe
crazy.
Army 6's Mafia? I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm amped. Let's go.
Got to throw out a couple shout outs here. 36 months for Jelly, 51 months
Sheesh.
for Uncle Ian, and Kep with the Prime. Thank you, buddies. Thank
Legends
you,
over
buds.
there. What up, Jellyfish? Hit me up with the 27. Shifting gears. John, what's up, guys? Let's get it in. We're gonna fucking have a good Saturday stream. I'm gonna drop. We're gonna give away some poker coaching premium shit today. I think we'll wait until maybe the second, third quiz or something like that. Let you guys compete for a PC package. I think maybe it'd be more fair to roll or something. But either way, we're gonna be giving away a bunch of stuff. Good to see you guys. Let's fucking go.
I was trying to think of if we could think of like some sort of like, I don't know, like check percentage, cutoff versus button to 30, and whoever gets the closest, the quickest or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
think
too
it's some
early.
sort of
It's too
competitive
early for
something.
all that. Everybody here just to
Solver
gamble and
practice.
just
Where's
like.
the solver practice quizzes?
Damn, don't you, I missed the solver practice quizzes, dude. It's so long.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh, Yeah, we ain't seen the Romero. I think he's probably GG with making quizzes, dude. You hate to see it.
I don't know about that. He's probably just traveling, and who knows what country that guy's in right now. He lives one of those weird lives.
Yeah. All right. You guys know the drill, though. Get the poker coachings in the chat if you're interested. We're gonna get this party started. Poker coaching in my chat, poker coaching in Toe's chat. If you're interested in getting in this first round little competition, we pick you, you'll compete or for the channel, for the squad, and we'll have an opportunity to win $5. And yeah, I think we're gonna roll it for one roll per channel for the subscription, but we'll wait a little bit for that.
Oh, and just do like a bonus roll at the end or something?
Yeah, give away it that way, you know. I think that'll be kind of fair and fun, right? So nice little sweat. Hell yeah, get in there. Poker Coaching's getting in that chat. What's up, guys? Much love. What up, Pucks? Good to see you, buddy. PC for the
Jamlands,
PJ.
welcome back to the stream home.
Let's get some shit away.
Whoopity-doo.
I've been
Thank
great,
you,
man.
Praying for hooking up the links. You are a legend.
How you been, buddy?
Me?
How have
Oh,
you
me?
been? No, praying. Yeah, how's everybody been, man? Hopefully everybody's been good. Poker can beat the shit out of you guys. Beat the shit out of anybody.
Makachev. Beat shot not Makachev. He's banned from the stream. This is a broken stream. Makachev's not bad. I just love me some both. Is he even tall enough for that ride? Shit. Guy's a beast.
Hey guys, I'm new on Twitch. Why do people use that at that place of YouTube, Facebook Live, or other platforms? This is just the platform we chose, right? There's multiple other platforms people can use to stream on. I think Twitch is the easiest, most interactive to use from a streaming standpoint.
It's also got the biggest. It's got the biggest audience, and
Yeah,
it's it's like the 800-pound gorilla in the market, really.
Yeah.
YouTube,
well-known platform
YouTube
as well.
coming up quickly and strong.
Yeah, but they don't have a place where you can discover in the same capacity, unless you're bringing people there, you know, from other platforms, from other social platforms. I don't think there's really a discovery place where they're just going to promote.
Just thinking out
new
loud, really
streams.
quickly talking business. We should look into maybe putting this stream on YouTube at the same time. See if that's possible. I don't know how that works.
We can do it for sure. I'm down. I'll have a little time after this. Toe knows some family stuff going
Can't
on.
play the
I'm
tunes
sorry to
on
hear that,
YouTube.
buddy.
Yes, we can. That is free rock music in the video. We're good.
Yeah, look at that.
Copyright approved.
What the hell is that, Ascension? What's up, buddy? That party time is kind of crazy.
Is there any swag available for those that don't need a PC sub? Joey, do you live in the U.S.? The reason why I ask is because I gave away PC swag a couple weeks ago. That shit cost me $50 to get to Canada. Good thing we write that shit off. Yeah, so if you already have a sub, I can send you a swag pack. We can do that. Just be warned that when it comes to swag packs, I have to leave the house to go to the post office. So those have a 2 to 3 week lead time. I'll pay you your $5 right away. But if I have to leave the house, you're looking at a 2 to 3 week lead time, give or take.
All right. Let's pick one. Let's pick a quiz and then
Good. What's up with today?
choose
you're
our fighter.
Legends is coming in. All the legends coming in today.
Hell yeah. It's Super Bowl weekend, right? People kicking it, getting ready to get it in, watch the Super Bowl. There's a lot of good poker today as well, since some of the sites are adjusting their schedules, considering they may expect less volume tomorrow. So online volume today on some sites is going to be pretty strong. Action's probably going to be soft as hell.
Yeah, it's so,
So
funny.
you guys might
I'm
want
the
to
size of a
grind
football player,
today.
but I had no idea the Super Bowl, and I don't follow football at all.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I didn't say there's anything
Say
wrong with it.
that
I
out
just,
loud.
like I said, it's funny that I'm the size of a football player, but don't really follow football.
Yeah, you never really talk about football.
Football and wrestling ran at the same time, so I always wrestled.
Yeah, I did both. So
All right.
what we got?
We're drawing winners.
Oh shit! Yeah, we got to draw. Wait, I thought we were picking a quiz first.
Oh, well, we can do that too. I already drew the winner.
Who you got?
Mr. Mike Cash. What?
What? Holy shit.
That's a name we don't see in the winner's circle in these things very often. This will be fun.
Hey, we got shifting gears as well. You love to see it, man. Look at this. Good luck, buddy.
You start with JL 1910?
Sure. Shifting gears, are you familiar with what's going on here? I believe you've been here before, correct? Yeah, you're not a noob. You're not a noob here. If so, that's okay.
W.
I was there 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you got this, man. All right, hold it down. Hold it down for the Mafia, my friend. We're going to do this JL quiz, I believe. 1915, is that what you said?
10.
1910. Protection, Queen of Spades, 6 of Hearts in the tournament. Ruh-roh. All right, I'm ready to do this whenever you are.
Let's play it.
Let's play it.
Queen 6 offsuit, facing a small raise from a tight-ish recreational player. We are down to something like 23 people, and 13 people get paid in this tournament, so we are not quite near the money yet. So it's not like we are desperately trying to eke into the money. So let's keep that in mind. In the spot with the Queen 6 offsuit.
I knew this was going to happen. Hold on.
What should we do facing the small raise? Should we fold, call,
Do you buffer?
re-raise to 60,000, or go all in?
All right, guys. So Queen 6 facing
Hold
raise.
on.
What do we do? We'll wait for 6s to catch up.
No, we're good.
What do we do with the Queen 6-0? Blind versus blind.
I'm putting this on a different browser. I can't stand Chrome now. It's fucking the slowest shit in the world. All right, what are we doing here? Who's folding? Calling? 3-betting?
Hollywood calling.
Hollywood. If you say it, I gotta say it. You know
Jerome
that.
calling.
You know this.
Pete says fuck you and raises this, but thinks JL will call.
Ooh, woo. All right, what are we doing?
Calling, Joey calling. Call.
Call.
Pete's feeling frisky. Buck's calling. Mike Cash calling.
Fold, I guess I'm a donk.
Even Jelly says, I don't hate the raise. What? What is this?
What is this?
What is this
Cats
aggression from Jelly?
Cats are here getting nasty. What are we
He
doing?
says it's a call, but he folds.
Call. All right. Shifting gears is calling.
So is Mike.
Toe?
Yeah, I guess I'm calling. I'm not raising. Definitely not raising.
No, I don't love a raise either. Yeah, it just, I mean, we're getting too good of a price. We gotta
Probability
call
when I get
10.
called, and we have a lot of reverse implied odds when we get called, and
That stuff doesn't matter as much as using it as a 3-bet blocker. I mean, if you look at this kind of stuff, sometimes in theory, like it might mix 3-bet like 15 to 20% of the time just to mix, you know.
Something like that.
Well,
More blockers.
I don't think we want to have, I mean, it uses like these 6s and 7s sometimes, like King 7 off, King 6 off, and shit like that at partial frequencies for sure. But I think here we just call versus a player like this, play in a position. We have paint. We got to call 10. Yeah, it's just 10 into 34, we're getting like 3-1 in position. It meets. We call.
Yeah, more heads up, right? This
Listen.
Queen 6 could be the best hand, actually, some portion of the time.
He said soft bubble, didn't he, Shipton?
I
think he
was
did,
not
right?
worried about getting in the money, though.
Oh, he doesn't give a shit, but maybe this guy does.
So,
But I mean, yeah, that should change ranges a little bit. But yeah, we are ready. We're just gonna call here.
Hey, Lewis Powell, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're calling. Let's do it.
Going all in would be ridiculous. Should we fold?
I have
Well, no. The only time we can fold here is if we think this player's raising range is just really, 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 really strong and really, 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 really nitty. And maybe it is, given they made such a small size. I mean, you have to always consider this from your opponent's point of view. Whenever they raise tiny from out of position, giving you good odds, they're saying, I can give you good odds and position, and you still can't win. That's what your opponent's announcing. Now, they may be announcing that inappropriately, but that's what they're announcing. If that's the case, maybe we actually should fold. But if the opponent's raising with some sort of a reasonable range, you can't really justify folding. So we're either going to call or re-raise. And you may be surprised to hear re-raise, but if you look at the pre-flop GTO charts, they actually like re-raise some portion of the time, especially with hands like Queen 6 offsuit, Queen 5 offsuit, King 4 offsuit, King 3 offsuit, King 5 offsuit, Jack 7 offsuit, 10-7 offsuit, Ace 2 offsuit. Basically, the worst hands in your pre-flop calling range sometimes are used as 3-bet bluffs. So if you told me you wanted to bump it up to 60K, I would say sure. It's actually a pretty good spot to do it. But this time we call. Flop comes 9-6-3. Opponent bets half-ish pot. Should we fold, call, raise to 67,000, or go all in?
Alrighty. We hit it. We got the purr.
Bing, bing. All right. What are we doing? Who's shook? Now, did he see bet? We folding, calling, raising, shoving that shit?
Everybody calling. Jambalans, Pugs, Hollywood, Jerome, Lewis,
Pucks,
Joey.
calls, Ascension. What up, Bandit? Good to see you, buddy. No playing for poker for me today. I don't think I'm playing. Just watching a fight later and playing video games with the kids and shit today. That's it. Come on, don't be shy. Anybody doing anything outside of call?
The whole
If you're
army
not-
calling.
Yeah, if you're doing, I don't think anybody's doing anything outside of call. You raising for value, raising as a bluff. Does your hand need that much protection? It's a nice thing when this overcard queen comes. He may just shut down as well. We don't want to make him fold worse and call with better. Call.
Jelly says call, but the title says protection, so I think JO raises, but he's calling. And Ian jamming. I don't know if he's trolling or not, though.
Damn. Nah, I don't think you're protecting the 6 so much, man. We call. I think we just call, man. In this spot, like I don't think I'm finding this raise, and maybe it is a thing at some frequency. He's pretty polar in his strategy here. He should be raising some of the very best hands, but you would think the worst end of his range would use a bigger size. But maybe a lot of people try this small size. But I'm just only calling here against like that.
Yeah, it's marginal
Call.
man. It's easy.
Call.
Don't want to raise. You don't get called by worse.
Yeah.
You don't get better to fold.
And we have an over. It's nice, when the queen comes. So, yep. I call.
Middle pair pretty much always calls facing a bet. If we raise and get a whole lot of action, we hate it. If we
Hate it.
shove it all in and get called, we especially hate it. If we fold, well, we're folding out the best hand a ton. So the only option in this scenario is simply to call. Turns the Jack of Hearts, and the opponent checks. And I will say, when the opponent checked, I kind of thought they were annoyed and a bit done with it. So let's keep that in mind. If you think your opponent's a bit annoyed and a bit done with it, what should we do? Should we check, bet 25,000, bet 50,000, or bet 100,000?
Interesting. This guy's kind of done with it. And at the same time, we have a pair. So what do we do?
Just bet if he's annoyed. He says. That's what Shifted says. What size would you go, Shifted? Bet small for John. Uki, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. 25K shouldn't take much. Okay. Quarter pot. About a quarter pot.
We got some 25s out there. We got some 50s out there. Meatball going 50.
Meatball.
Beats sticking with check.
Think that livery equal bet 25K, bet 25, 25, 25. I don't see anything outside of bet 25 right now.
I mean, I'll give this little spoiler here.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Did your guy already go?
In this case, checking. I don't want to raise/fold this equity. The one thing I'll say is, like, if you bet here, you're probably not getting raised. So if you bet here, you're probably not going to have to fold here. I don't know what's going to happen on the river. But if he's kind of over it, why would he check raise you, right? He's going to either check call or check fold. One of the two.
Yeah, here spitting. Beautiful. We are all betting 25Ks. The 25 of the Ks.
Reads could be off. It's true. Could be
What do you
leveling
do?
on the read. I like that brain.
Ah,
Give me the false.
giving off false tails. Giving off false tails.
Got him.
Look annoyed and weak and then snap check raise. That would be so
You
fucking. I'm
remind me
gonna
of,
try
like,
that.
Years and years ago, I was
Oh
playing a hall
god.
game with my cousin, and he did that. He went, "I'm all in," and I started laughing my ass off at the table.
Like
I was giving him
face
so
of-
much shit. Well, I'm all in. Like, what the fuck? Get out of here.
Yeah,
bitch.
get out of here with that. As if that's ever gonna work. I guess I'm all in.
Oh,
All right, let's do it.
well.
25s. 25. You betting?
Me? No, I was thinking about this. I think naturally I would probably bet here small.
You would say he would, yeah, because I
A
know
lot,
you. You'd be like,
but
he's
I
cat.
think when he shows disinterest, right now, I'm kind of thinking on that level, and I think if we bet here, we just got a lot of fucking folds,
Good.
right? If he's completely disinterested, then why are we
Because-
pushing him out of the pot?
Because he could hit an overcard and we could deny equity and it's good for us.
I get that. I definitely get that answer.
I mean, think
Naturally, I
about
would go like
An ace, a
25K or
king,
something.
a 10, an 8, you know.
yeah,
Think
naturally,
about
I would
all
go
the
like
bad cards.
25K or something.
Yep. All right, 25 it is for everybody. Let's see if JL agrees or would he use a bigger size? It's not really going to
What
set
is
up
my
a jam or
Fuck.
anything like that.
25. Mine's going 25.
Yep, 25 for everybody here. Let's do it.
Yep.
It's a snap.
If the opponent is clearly done with it,
Hey.
all you have to do is put in a small bet and the pot is yours. You will never get outdrawn. You will never get outplayed on various rivers when they decide to blast it. And for that reason, I think we just need to go for a small bet. I realize when you're playing high stakes games against most players, you're not going to have a read of, oh, this player's done with it. Most people don't give off those reads. But every once in a while, you will be able to play against some players where you just get the vibe that they are checking and they are check folding. So in that scenario, we should bet as small as we reasonably can to get various overcards to fold, because the opponent likely does have two overcards. So I think a 25,000 bet in the spot is really nice. In a normal scenario, I think we probably just want to check it in the spot because the opponent could just have a 9 looking to check call. But if they're done with it, it means they have a hand worse than what? Like a 3? So if they have a hand worse than a 3, we just want to put in a small bet and collect the pot. I don't think there's any point to making a bigger bet, because as we bet bigger and bigger, when they happen to have tricked us, which, you know, they will sometimes, we
Brand,
just end
you're
up
on it.
losing more money than is necessary. Because if we do bet, let's say, 50,000 and then they check raise, or 25,000 and they check raise, we are going to let it go. And we're just going to accept that our read was no good. And you'd rather lose 25 than 50, and you'd especially rather lose 25 than 100. So this is a spot where I think we have a pretty clear small bet, even though this marginal made hand in a normal-ish scenario probably prefers to check behind. We do bet small, opponent looks annoyed at us, snap folds, and we win the
Oh,
pot.
I can't wait to play live poker and get annoyed looks over hands of poker. People giving you dirty looks and like wanting to harm you over a hand of poker.
You know what was funny in the
Hilarious.
tag team when I was playing and I took that nasty ass, I gave that nasty ass beat against like a better pair and a better flush draw, and I had a pair.
Oh yeah, you look.
And I looked at you like crazy, and then you came down and cracked a dude who played queens in a weird way, and then the two of them were a tag team partners, and they knew who we were, and we didn't know that they were fans.
Oh, they
of
were
the stream.
pissed. Yeah,
That was so funny. Reminds me
that
of
was. They were pissed.
that.
Yeah, we gave. Them a bunch of
We
beats.
switched it.
So did we. We got to flip this bitch.
Oh shit!
All right, you got to flip for it. Good luck shifting gears. Heads or tails? Let him call it. Heads or tails shifting?
Nice job, Mike, with the swish. Nothing but net. Nothing but net.
He calls heads.
Heads. All right, here we go. Flip
All
it.
right.
Am I
The
waiting
flip
for
is
you or just flip it?
underway. I'm pulling it over. Let's see.
What you see
Yeah.
on the screen, I haven't flipped yet. Just saying.
You haven't flipped. All right. Good luck.
All right. Here we go.
Flip is happening. Good luck, sir. And just tell me. I'm not waiting.
Bink. You got it, buddy. You got it.
We
Congratulations.
won. It's heads.
It's heads.
Hey, congratulations, shifting. You won a flip. You should probably play poker today. You're running good as fuck. Let's go.
Swish and shit. I played a ton of basketball, actually. I fucking 6'3". Of course I play basketball.
I'll play. I still play. Cool.
Although I haven't
Shifting,
shot a
congrats,
basketball
man.
in like 20 years, so if I try to shoot a basketball now, it'd be interesting. I wonder
Your
what
body would just,
I don't know the
crumble.
distance as well.
I don't know the
It's been a
distance.
long
Air ball.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cool. Well, we
Good
need
job,
a
man.
keyword.
I'm not gonna go with one of the. I'm not, because these are people already. Nah. Let's go with swish.
That's so
Let's go
funny
with
you did
two.
That was exactly the keyword I had in mind. That was what I was gonna do if you were asking.
Yeah, when both contestants like swish it, it's pretty good. So swish.
Swish it
In the
All
chat,
Swish
guys.
in the chat for you guys to compete for the
If you're
$5.
interested in getting your ass in there,
Gamble it,
throw
getting
the
better
switch.
at gambling.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit! What a Saturday.
Why is this happening? There.
So funny. On yesterday, because of the Grizzlies and Global, all of my keywords had been like bear related, right? So I did like growl, then I did Fozzie, I did Yogi. So last night I did Winnie for Winnie the Pooh, right? And everyone thought I said winning. So there was 200 winnings going through the chat, and the only person who was actually in the giveaway was Machine Gun.
You griefed it. They were just spinning, didn't have to do it
spelled
again.
it. No one paid attention. One person put winning, and then it just kept going. And then I tried to type in, but because everyone was going, they didn't see me trying to correct them.
Yeah.
I had to wait for it to die, and then tell them they sucked. They fucked up. Shit was funny.
All right. Dude,
quick
wait a
quiz.
minute. Made my first dunk at age 37. Dude, I feel you on that. I mean, I dunked when I was younger, obviously in pregame and like shit like that. Took a bunch of years off, and now I'm getting my hops back to. I just tried to dunk mid-game, but I can hit it pregame.
You get rejected by the rim?
Yeah, I did. In the middle of a game when I tried. I'm like, oh my fuck! It felt so bad.
You had your tongue out like Jordan?
Yeah.
All right. We're doing some Evan. We want to do some Evan? Want to do some cash game?
Hell yeah.
Cash game, multi-way cash game here. 1912?
1912 seems cool. Yeah, I've been loving the cash game quizzes.
Beat says he can dunk on a 6-foot hoop. I think he's lying.
Who?
Beats said he can
What
dunk on a
is
6-foot hoop.
6 foot hoop. Yeah.
I still think he's lying.
Yeah. Beats that would require you to get off the ground. So,
Joey said he could dunk in his early 20s.
dog. Who?
Joey, MTT Hero.
Hey, I believe it. Looks like an
I
tall.
once saw Sixes dunk on James Romero.
Oh, when I was walking around the casino doing dumb shit, I was out of control. I'm
I'm with Dennis, man. Only Dunkin' Donuts at this point in my life. I'm with you. Pass the fucking donuts.
You love it. 1912, we'll do that.
Beat says, dude, I'm 6 feet tall. I still think he misses. All right, let's do it.
Sitting pretty at
Oh, we got to roll.
5'8".
Fuck, I'm talking shit.
Yeah. Right.
Jelly in the house.
You got jellyfish?
Yep.
Nightbot in the house. Holy shit.
Hey, bonus round.
Dude, AI bot. Front row. Dude,
Swag
Nightbot
pack
would
for
be
Nightbot.
so nasty. Nightbot won. What the fuck?
It's weird that Nightbot can be eligible. Did Nightbot
I
put the
don't
keyword in?
I don't know. It's so weird.
That is weird.
TJ. Yo, what's up, man, Clyde? What's going on, my man? Get in where you fit. Good to see you, champ. Happy Saturday. PJ, you ready?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Hell yeah, champ. We're going to do a cash game quiz.
Yep.
Stay frosty. Let's do it.
Hello,
Multi-weight
Poker
as
Coaching
well.
members. Evan Jarvis here for PokerCoaching.com,
Regulars
coming
work.
at you with another cash game quiz. Today we're playing some 51 No Limit
volume's
Hold'em over on the good old friendly Poker Stars, or Joker Stars if you're not as big of a fan of their runouts as I am. We start this hand with the rookie hand, the Kojak, the Jack King
Of the
offsuit. King
runouts.
Jack under the gun with a loose splashy punter in the big blind, a shorty gambler who's a short stack who's been splashing, doing some wild stuff, and a Mr. Regglesworth in the big blind, or in the small blind. That's the lineup. This is our hand. This is our position. What should we do? Should we fold, call, raise to 2.5, or raise to 3?
Here we go. 2.5s coming in. He does. He's the best fucking screen names in the game, man.
Absolutely. He got, look at his emote game is kind of sick too. I was like going through all of his emotes. Obviously,
gifts.
I'm subbed. Yeah. Like this spinning Evan head. I love it. What are we opening? What size? What are we doing?
Jelly going 3. Most people going 2.5. Mike going 3. And DH going 3.
All my cash game people in the cash game study group better know. You guys already know what we're doing.
I've been working, coach. I've been working.
Yeah, we already know. We know our size here
I
every
still
time.
got 25 marked hands to look at for cash.
Oh my God, look who it is. Bravo, Mike. What's up, champ? How you doing, bud?
JB, good. This is your
Jason.
wheelhouse, homie. Says right answer is 2.5, but he's still opening 3 around 30, 40 effective. Are we 40 effective?
Yeah, here we
Oh,
go.
I
I'll
guess
show you.
short gambler.
Cash game study group every Tuesday in the poker coaching Discord. I'll plug it. I mean, but just a quick yeah.
There's a link to PC Discord. Get in there. There's tournament study groups. There's cash game study groups. There's hand history rooms. There's giveaways. There's all kind of shit in there. Check it out. It is the best Discord in the game. No lies.
We get like 20 people in
All
there,
free.
15 to 20. But yeah, here's this. All right.
Joey played a
Let's
couple
see.
hours of cash this morning. You gave him the bug, sixes.
You love it, man.
You've been planting
Love
the
cash.
seed.
Cash is good. All right, we're going 2-5 here. PJ's going 2-5.
Joey's going 3. He says, wild game, let's play.
Wild game, let's play, he says. All right, I'm just going 2-5, even with the loose splashy punter. Just because you go 3, we don't. I guess we want to put in more money in position versus a player like this, right? We don't mind going to 3, and there's no wrong answer between 2 and 3. There is no wrong answer like between this. Calling and folding are bad. These two just the same.
I'll say is that Johnny, if they're shorter, the smaller bet size is more appealing because you have more fold equity. You risk less. So
Yeah.
I would go shorter with the shorter stack.
Yep, it's always 2-5. Yeah, the 100 bigs. I mean, you look at a lot of the opening sizes. The preferred opening size would be 2-5 here. I don't see too much just straight 3, so always 2-5.
Sixes, you got a shout out over here. Been to all the cash game study groups, so now I am a god at 1 cent, 2 cent.
Oh, you probably shit on 1 cent, 2 cent. With your eyes closed.
All right, let's do it. 3. 3 for us.
2-5 here. Let's do
Here
it.
we go. Let's do it, Jelly.
As discussed on many of the quizzes, based on the solvers that I follow, 2.5x is going to be the optimal raise size from mid position. We have an above average hand. We're not going to be folding. We're not opening with a limp, and we don't need to raise to 3x, although if you did, that's totally fine. We're going to make it 2.5x. The shorty gambler is going to call in position. Mr. Regglesworth is out, and a loose, splashy punter, who you're about to see why he has the name, makes a call from a big blind and follows it up with a 2.5 lead.
We all been here.
On the flop of 8 of hearts, 9 of hearts, king of diamonds, actions on you. What should you do? Should you fold, call, raise to 7.5, or raise to 12.5?
I'm already feeling this. This is the most realistic shit I've ever seen in my life. This is like everything else is a standard. Nah, this is really what you're gonna see at this. Like, yeah, this is it. Oh yeah.
Hey, contrast
I love
coming 3
this.
month prime. Thank you, homie.
All right, what are you guys doing? We love this. This is what your ass is gonna see.
Lots of raising from the army here. C-Star.
Raise to
Jambalaya,
7.5.
Hollywood. Mike. Call for meatball, though.
Call for the meatball.
DH going real big. 12.5. Joey call.
7-5 for GP Poker. Call. Oh, this is nice. It's a nice little mix. I haven't seen any 12-5s, but a ton of 7-5s and some calls. What's up, Carter? Oh, shit. I see your name, and it makes me remember I probably haven't sent you money. Bop. I got you. I call with the button behind. Yes, bravo. calling in the middle, couple of 7-5s, raised to 12 for PJ. What PJ is in there?
DH in there
12-5.
as well. 12.5. He's not alone in 12.5 Island. Lots of
Torn between
7.5s,
raise
though.
and call. You know I got you. Never like that. Torn between raise and call. I
Beats
think call in the middle. Damn. So regs, a lot of regs seem to be calling in the middle. People that I recognize their game and stuff like that, they're calling a lot in the middle. And then a couple people are blasting and thinking it's for value. So what are you guys doing over there? PJ's not fucking around and going 12-5.
I mean, there's a 12.5 out there, mostly 7.5s and a couple of calls. For me, I'm really conflicted, to be honest with you. This is generally flush draw, 10, 7-10, something like that, and then weak king. So I think raising is okay. If he's got weak king, you're probably going to get called by loose splashy. I can see calling too. Like, we have a heart as well. So calling to let splashy splash doesn't seem too terrible. But I kind of want to get shorty gambler out of this pot and be heads up with splashy. So I'm a little conflicted between call and 7-5. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm calling. I'm just calling in the middle here. I mean, we're not sure with the gambler. Like, maybe, like, this board's pretty wet. We have the king of hearts, and we're blocking some straight draws with the jack. We have a player behind us as well. If he folds and we get a heads up with the loose splashy punter, cool. But there can certainly be some flats behind for some high equity hands. Maybe we go 7-5 and then slow down or something like that, or go 12-5 and slow down if button calls and we start just value owning the big blind. So these multi-way spots very interesting. Like, this is one of the best kings we have. I think I would pure raise like king, queen, and ace king. I'm pretty conflicted with king, jack, and we have a heart. So I'd imagine we're mixing. It's really hard to say.
This is not a 3-bet pot, so this is our best king, and they don't likely have ace king very much because they're loose and splashy, and so loose splashy isn't going to slow play ace king 3.
Well, the button just still has hands like king, queen.
Sure.
I mean, that's about the only combo. I guess maybe I do want to raise. So this is an interesting spot. I can't wait to see. I don't play enough. I haven't studied enough multi-way deep cash pots with the fucking donk, right?
I think.
It's like
if I could level.
I mean, I would imagine this is so high up in our range. He never has better king X, and we just push out hands that have reasonable equity here and start building a pot against this bad player in his draws. So now I'm talking myself into a raise.
It's interesting, right?
But we are going to go 12-5. That is what PJ's doing.
Jelly going 7.
Got that dog in him. All right, PJ, let's do it. One
Now,
time.
there are two things we want to
It's
consider.
all right, it's 7.
in this
Raise
hand.
also good. 8
The
points for the
first
7-5.
thing is the loose splashy punter's range for leading out and how he's going to continue versus a raise. And the other thing is shorty gambler in position.
God.
If this were a heads-up pot,
All my raise.
I think both options are fine. We can call or raise. I think I would probably lean a little bit more towards raising because a lead out like this, especially of a small size, is extremely rarely going to be a better hand than top pair, third kicker, which is what we have. It's often going to be mid pair or a draw, and we can get value against those hands. We can also get protection against those hands. So in a heads-up situation, facing a lead out here, probably just going to raise with what I believe is the best hand, maintain control of the action, and set the price for the rest of the hand. But with shorty gambler being in there in position, we want to give him the opportunity to continue with a wider range of hands because he's just the type of player who's going to overplay a lot of hands. If he sees a bet and a raise on the flop, now he's facing 2 bets and is going to be much more cautious and selective about the hands that he continues with. Whereas if there's a weak lead out and we just call, we are representing a much wider range of hands. We're going to have a lot of weaker hands there that maybe he thinks he can push out from the pot. So raising is fine here. It has its merits. I personally prefer to call here because I want to give shorty gambler the chance to do something gambly with their shorty stack. And we're going to get a similar amount of value from loose splashy puncher on the turn anyway. We still have position. We still have a better hand than he has most of the time, and we're not representing that, so he could overvalue whatever he is holding. And shorty gambler hits us with basically a pot size raise here, kicking it up to 17.5 big blinds. Actions back on us. 15 into a pot of 30. What should we do? Should we fold, call, click it back to 32.5, which would be a min raise, 15 more, or go all in?
He tricked us. In the end, his hand is not against loose, splashy punter.
He actually tricked the shit out of us here.
Mm-hmm. This is
All right.
scary as fuck. I'll tell you that. This is a problem situation.
This is actually
This
kind
is a
of
serious problem situation.
don't go there yet. Let's let him get in there.
This is a conundrum. Hollywood folded. Lots of
Shifting
calls.
says, I have a lot of difficulty differentiating the spots where we need protection versus when we need to keep them in the hand.
It's interesting because I said
This is
I'd probably be
multiple-
more likely to raise this if I didn't have the King of Hearts. For that reason, right? Like we have to worry about a hard.
Yeah, I mean we have a backdoor flush draw. We blocking some of straight draw, but it's also interesting to if you kind of start constructing the button's calling range here. He could certainly have some hands that just crush you. He's definitely going to have 8s, 9s, Jack 10 of hearts, 6, 7 of hearts in his calling range. Sets King 9 suited. At these stakes, cats might even flat King 8 suited and shit like that. So it's hard as hell to say, right? So and he has King Queen.
I got
All
a few
the I
people
mean
in here
16
running it.
combos.
Johnny running it. Jason Spades running it.
Yeah.
Beats.
So this is
Isn't
super
running
cool.
it.
Ascension says jam on him. My God.
Jam Lance running it. There's a lot of jams in the army.
I'm all in, House Techno Poker said. You're all in as well? All in and rebuy, baby. And he has King. Shove. I'm going JL here and turn it into a calling station. Okay, calling. I'm guessing flush draw. His sizing doesn't seem like value. It feels like a draw to you, to House Techno. Okay. PJ's calling. I was waiting for PJ.
Jelly
We
folded
called Dennis.
jam most likely open up, so he's jamming running once.
Well, PJ, you say that week call got us in this spot. No, but you also understand if you went 12-5, some of that portion of the range is probably going to jam on you, right? And then you're like, all right.
The other call too is like we call here the lots of likelihood of him jamming pretty much almost every turn. Like we're already all in, right?
Yeah.
Got 30 behind. There's 30 in the pot. He's jamming a turn.
37 all in. His sizing, why jamming? We only beat King 10 still, no? And just draws have a shitload of equity, right? So, yeah, it's a tough spot. PJ's calling, though. That's what we're doing here.
Jelly jamming.
Yamming for Jellyfish. Holy shit. Toe? I mean,
in real life, I'm folding.
I'm having a hard
Strong
time.
as fuck. And, like, we have a heart. We have a valid heart, which means he's slightly less likely to have heart draws. We also have a jack, which means he's less likely to have something like Queen Jack or Jack 10. Fuck. And, like, yeah, this is bad. Like, these multi-way raises are stronger than one pair a lot.
Well, I mean, the problem, another big problem here is he's certainly, we don't strip any of the King Queen or anything like that from his range. Sure, even we have a King blocker. And he calls with pocket 8s, pocket 9s, sometimes King 9.
8-9 suited.
8-9 suited. Another one as well. So, I mean, we invested in a raise. We got 5 bigs in here. Are we really going to get in 50 bigs with just top pair, one pair, weak kick to action like this in a multi-way spot? Feels kind of bad and nitty, but if this was loose, splashy punter who had this stack in this spot, fine.
It's much different, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
And also, like, yeah. And
You guys
I
were
don't know
living-
that I would jam it. When I jam it, I feel like I'm like only getting called by better. So I feel like call to keep him as wide as possible, and then we're calling the turn because he's jamming the turn 100%. If you call this, he's jamming the turn 100%.
Let's call the BB to keep the button in, and now the button's in, and he's mad and raising. So it's tough. This is a very interesting situation. We are calling here. PJ wants to call.
JB. We have the blockers, so it's less likely he's got the draws.
Yeah, just call. I mean, if you're gonna do anything, I don't see coming back over the top. If I'm gonna play this game, I guess calling and then just
Calling
what,
the turn,
you know?
it's clean.
Yeah.
Keep it as wide as possible. So I'm folding. Jelly's running it.
All right, cool, great. PJ is calling,
All right,
and
let's
I've seen every single option in my chat. So this is going to be
Fun
great.
spot.
Let's hear Evan's explanation, but let's call it and see what Evan has to say about this.
Okay.
Ready?
Now the main
Nice
thing
idea.
for us to consider, other than our
Yams?
opponent's range for raising, of course, is the stack sizes and the amount of chips
Dead.
behind.
Woo!
We're not going to be folding this hand against this player with this many chips.
40.
If our opponent had 100 big blinds, we may fold the hand at some point, but that's going to be on later streets. If our opponent had 100 big blinds behind, I think our play is to just call,
It's too shallow.
see what kind of bet size they mix it up with on the turn, and evaluate then. Or if they check. That information we get on the turn is going to tell us
It
if
feels
we're up
bad.
against a weaker part of their range, or if we're up against a very nutted part of their range, which may be the case if we face a pot-sized bet or something of that nature. We do have a very strong hand, but we are still beat by some better kings, some two pairs, and some sets. And even though this opponent is a bit of a gambler, if they had a deeper stack, we do have to respect the fact that sometimes gamblers make hands too, and that we don't want to overplay our hand and overpay those opponents. Given that they only have 50 big blinds to start the hand, and that's about a half pot size bet or 2/3 of a pot size bet, I think the best play here is to simply get all the money in. If we call and our opponent has a draw or some random 9 or 8, if we check the turn, then they get to see the turn in river for this 15 here. So basically for free after they've committed this money. Whereas if we go all in now, we give them the option to either fold those hands and we just take the pot down now, or pay full price to try to hit what's effectively a 5-outer. Clicking it back is kind of the in-between where we charge them half their remaining stack rather than all of it. But at this point, we just want to get the money in. We have the best hand the majority of the time, and we want to get our opponent to put the rest of their chips in now with that second best hand or with that draw, rather than getting to see the turn in river for a cheaper price.
The draws call in position.
So we back raise all in. Our opponent calls with King 10, and unfortunately for us, the turn is the 10 of hearts,
10.
giving our opponent 2 pair, which is better than our 1 pair. But
Heart though.
Psych, we got the river that we needed. 7 of
Bing, bing.
clubs, giving us a straight. We also had the jack could
Hey.
make us the best hand, and the heart could make us
Terrible
best hand.
play with King Jack.
We had lots of outs, and we got one of the ones that we needed that's going to be shipping us this $155 or $156 big blind pot. And I think we played the hand very well.
What a dog
Anyway,
King 10.
that is going to wrap it up for this quiz. Shorty Gambler didn't have this one work out. This has been Evan Jarvis for PokerCoach.com. I hope you enjoyed the quiz. I hope you learned a thing or two. And I will look forward to seeing you in the
I
next
love
one.
it.
King 10 played terrible.
Dude, this is
Terrible King
a
10. Bad.
fucking really good quiz. Gambler, Shorty Gambler. We should have taken that note a little bit more serious if this dude's going to be just shoving dog shit like this, multi-way to a lot of action. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
This guy is I don't know about that lie.
That was crazy.
It's crazy, dude. You should, like, that's the one worst hand in a C.
It's easy.
When this happens to you in game, you're going to be beat
Yeah.
most times.
Yeah.
All the draws usually call in this spot, but I mean, this guy isn't I think most people are just so passive fishy in this spot. More
I was
passive
thinking
than
that because
aggressive.
I was like, it's interesting how a lot of the cash game players in the stream are like, fuck it, I'm just going to run this and rebuy or come back tomorrow.
Because they know,
I
yeah.
don't give a fuck. I'm just going to re-enter and rebuy. And then tournament players are like, well, you know, we have some tournament life here that we need to preserve.
Your ass is
right?
gone
We
in
don't wanna go
tournaments.
broke.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love it. Evan stepped up his quiz game, man. These quizzes are phenomenal, man.
cool.
Give us a lot to think about. The hands are very complicated. So I'm learning a lot from these Evan quizzes. Kudos to my dude. We got our shit pushed in, though, and got a
26, we
22.
did pretty good.
We got a 22.
We did
Ascension.
pretty good.
Dude.
Jelly, let me know how
Thank
want
you
your
so much,
money.
man. Ascension, thank you for the prime time, brother. I appreciate you, man. That's very kind. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Such a sicko, dude. Coming to the study groups, dropping the support here. I appreciate you, bro. Jess plays poker as well with the prime time. Damn, what a good day. Thank you, guys. Also, if you guys are just tuning in, anybody that is just tuning in, we are going to give away 2 PC Premium monthly subscriptions here near the end of the stream. We're going to have a keyword and give everybody an opportunity to win a free month. So, yes, stay tuned for that. You got a new keyword you want to use as well? Thank you, Jess. Very kind. Thank you.
What's the keyword? Keyword is Jarvis.
Jarvis. No.
Jarvis is already in there. I got shit to do. I gotta pay some
Grips. All right, get it
Grips.
in.
All right, I'm gonna hang on, Beats. I'm gonna change it to Grips, so it's at least it's the same in both streams.
Oh, I genuinely appreciate that.
Change it
Jess,
to
I
Grips,
never.
guys. Change it to Grips. Sorry, I just wanted it to be the same in both streams.
Yeah. Saw your tweet and trying to be supportive. Keep up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Never imagined that much support, but it means a lot. Love the fucking poker community. So many good people in the poker community. Get Grips in there, man. Longtime friend of the stream. Longtime friend for both of us. He's been
coach.
Yeah, he's been in here. He's been on this study stream. We've talked to him about coming back. He'll be back in the study stream, maybe in the study groups. He loves the game as well and has a huge community. So he's a great guy.
Totally
the Marble
agreed,
Man.
Crane.
He's not only the Marble Man, he creates some great content and as well. So
He's got a new book out too, Crushing Small Stakes Cash Games. Check it out. Just came out.
Yeah,
Give it some love.
he's awesome.
You cash game players.
Cool. While that's getting in there, let's pick another quiz.
I think I'm gonna start scrolling here a little bit.
All right, and while he's picking a quiz, always want to give you guys the Discord channel because I think it's phenomenal, right? We have the Poker Coaching Discord. Take this damn gum. The Poker Coaching Discord. We have all the study groups. We have study groups 6 days a week. If you guys are like looking to get in there and for free as well. It doesn't cost anything to get into Poker Coaching Discord. Super cool community, people posting scores, conversations. I host 2 study groups a week. If you guys are looking to get better, we have a cash game one on Tuesday, and then myself and Toe host one every Thursday where we do some tournament stuff. So always want to give people that opportunity, man, because poker can be a very lonely struggle, right? And if you don't have friends in poker that are passionate or anything like that, you can come join us and we'll all help each other get better together.
That song, I Got You, Babe, just started playing in my head.
I got you, baby.
I got you, babe.
Yeah.
You don't have to be
Okay, yeah.
I got you, homie.
Come on. Yeah, I got anybody who wants to come in that group. I'm here for you guys if you guys want. So you're more than welcome. Did you pick
a quiz? We could scroll down and do an old JL one, or we could do 10K Poker Go with Tristan.
10K Poker Go with Tristan.
All right, where is that?
We'll do this 1908. 1893. Oh, okay. We'll go back a little bit. Yeah. Pocket sevens. We'll do that. Oh, did I drop the Discord link? Here it is, guys. If you're interested in getting in there, yeah, it's fun, man. Luis Philippe has a group 3 days a week, and I coach 2 days a week there. Well, 3 days a week.
Yeah, and those ones are much more intense, and they go a lot longer. They go 2, 3, 4 hours or so. So those are some serious study groups, all of them.
Yeah. And it's funny. Somebody said, I have no idea how to
study groups in there too. Like if you have your own study group, or you're looking for study partners, you want to study at a different time, those are in there as well.
Someone just said, I have no idea how to study. I just want to come and watch you guys. We could talk about that. We talk about how to efficiently study as well. So,
And all those groups, ours, Luis's, even some of the members' ones are all recorded as well. This is recorded. We post a link for the replay in there in the study groups room. So if you ever want to go back because you can't make it live, you can watch the video, timestamp it, ask any questions you like, and one of us will get right back to you. So you can still be involved even if you can't make it live.
Yep.
All right, ready to roll?
Yep.
Oh, shit, it's Joey. MTT hero in the house.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Ruh-roh. Wait, my mom wants to start taking poker seriously. Would study groups be more for intermediate, for all levels? And I try to make sure if we need to break it down, it does get a little bit advanced because I think the average player in that group is pretty getting to an advanced level, but we always slow it down for all levels. It's open for anybody. We'll cater to anybody
too. Like get in there, ask a bunch of questions. It's gonna be like trying to learn to speak Japanese. But if you hang out and you keep asking questions and you keep listening and you keep studying, you keep working at it, eventually you learn to speak Japanese too, right? So just you got to keep at it and definitely study.
This dude.
Definitely the quickest way to learn, too, in my opinion, is by getting guidance from people who have paved the way and are a little better than you, right? Because they've made the mistakes and you don't have to make them anymore, right? And it's a little more interactive and easier to deal with in videos or something.
We got the Carter wins every week over here. The Mafia is literally the Mafia's finest at this point. You got to like have the all-time at-bats on the stream here, my friend. So you know the drill. Keep repping the Mafia and good luck, sir. So we're going to
Beats,
do...
I fucking love that.
Wait a minute, which one are we doing?
Meatball, hit me up. I can help you with that. Some lessons on efficient studying. Maybe we do a part of a study group to efficient studying. People are asking about that.
I talk about it all the time, so I have no problem. I love that because I think it's important. I just had a long conversation with a live player about that, a live pro. We had a long discussion about efficiently studying. So, all right, let's do it.
Who we got? We got Hero. We got Joey. Let's do it. Ready?
Yep.
All right,
3, 2, 1,
poker
go.
coaching. It's Tristan Wade
Not
here
a
with another
WSOP
quiz
hand.
from the
What?
10K
Oh, it's
Poker
Poker
Go.
Go.
In this hand, I raised 2 sevens under the gun to 3,500. And Mr. Chance Corneth with 40 bigs, 3 bets the button to 10K. Action is back on us, and I want to know, what should we do here? Should we fold? Should we call? Should we re-raise to 22,000, or should we just go all in?
Oh shit! Goddamn Chance Cormith, legend, giving us a hard time.
Excuse me. Well, there we go. We got Chance, three betting us. He has 30 bigs behind, and we're 100 bigs deep. What are we
Everybody
doing?
calling in the army. Fuck Chance Cormith. Third winningest player from New Jersey. Nobody gives a fuck.
Only 12 million in cashes.
Yep.
That's it.
I mean, to be fair, I think it's 9. But still.
Is it?
I
I thought it was 12. Oh, it's
I
9.
think he's 9. I forget who the next player was, but he was 12, and then Marchese. Marchese was 12.
Yeah, okay.
And then I
He's
forget
9.
who's number 1, but he's ridiculous, and he has like 39.
That's a good
Second
question.
or something.
Yeah. Not even 10 mil? How embarrassing. Not even. Come on.
Get
Can't
that
even get to 10 mil in cash.
dog shit rag.
Yeah. Hard stuck dog shit red.
Oh yeah,
Hard
Bloomstein
stuck
was up there
9
for the main
mil.
event win, but he was like 10th or something.
What a beast, dude. Nah, he's one of the best ever, of course.
He's like 8.5.
Mid-stakes god. Cool. We are most people calling. Bravo Mike says fold. Chance will probably run you over if you fold this, but
Meatball. He's won
all
12
in. We
million.
are
I recently won
six-handed.
$100.
I don't want to play this OPP, he says. We're seeing some yams. Okay.
I've seen some jams. Interesting.
Yeah, I know, right? People. I mean, he hits 30, right?
Yeah, there's no jams here. It's 100% call on the army.
We got a couple jams out here.
Savages.
Or is it at, it's 40 and then he puts in, he started the hand with 40 and he's down to 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40.
That's more like it. All right. What is Carter doing again? Carter's calling.
Everybody called here, so I don't even have to look. Everybody called. I'm calling too. Let's call.
Everybody's just calling.
Yep.
Call. I mean, I don't know. Just 4-betting chance here for 40 all in. Maybe using some suited will aces as that portion of the range, and we have better pairs.
I mean, you can call by worse, right? Ace king, ace queen.
What?
Yeah.
Call. But Vogel saying take, wink, and call. Wink, yeah, the wink. won't
Wink
do
at him.
anything.
You got to wink at him to get it.
Yeah.
Get him shook. I love the wink. All right, we're calling. Let's do it.
Everybody's calling. Let's do it. Yeah, not jamming.
Okay, interesting spot from the get-go. 40 big blinds here from Chance. He's going to have some 3-bet bluffs. He's going to have some creative hands here in position. So I give you 5 points if you just want to rip it here. I think 5 points is reasonable. I think it's reasonable to just say, hey, I think this person's bluffing a lot, and they only have 40 bigs. And, we're playing shorthanded, and I just want to stuff it because it's going to be really hard for me to play this hand out of position. So I do think, it's probably like a really low frequency play, right? We do have some pure 4-bet all-ins here, ace king being them, a couple other like 9s, 10s, and jacks.
Yep,
definitely
slightly
falling into
better
that category. But I think if we're gonna have some semi bluffs, maybe we can throw 7s in there, like 6s and 5s. if we want to be a little looser here.
Okay.
But either way, I don't want to explore that route all that much. I'm just saying that's possible. Mostly, I think we want to call here, even though we're the pot to stack to pot ratio is getting a little small here and all that. I think mostly we want to call here with our middling hands for the most part. So that's the route I took. Call. And we get this flop. Go ahead and check. And chance bet 7,500 with about 40K back. So now we have an interesting spot. Do we fold? Do we call? Do we re-raise to 18,000, or do we go all in?
I mean, Beats he does study. He does use Pio. He just doesn't always follow it.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think your jamming range pre-flop is? Like, oh, he's kind of talked about it. Like nines plus, fucking ace four, ace, maybe ace three, ace four, ace five, and then I'm calling ace queen suited. I'm calling ace queen off, not even jamming those. Maybe mix ace queen, but mostly, and then like ace king, ace queen, and slow play some aces. I don't know.
Johnny says, "Jesus, I hate this," and then Hollywood immediately raised 18K, and so did
Snap. Sigh deeply and then jam.
Ooh.
Almost just want to raise
Like my
small
cousin
to
did.
and deny him checking back. Turn. Interesting.
All in.
Jam it all in on the fish. Yeah.
Lots of call. Joey call.
All in. Dude, there is madness ensuing out here. Don't know how I play the turn, though. 18K seems good.
C-stars.
Woo!
There's lots of jams. Jams in 18K.
Fucking
A bunch of them.
done. Tons of jams. Am I insane?
Yeah.
Carter's calling.
There
it is. All right. Joey's calling
Jelly
as well?
is jamming.
No, not
What's
the jelly that I know.
What's happening? Yeah, Matt says this is a 3-bet pot. Like, you guys realize this is a 3-bet pot, right? He's still uncapped. He still has aces and kings and queens and jacks and tens. Jesus Christ. Savages.
Right. So what are you doing?
Fucking calling. Holy shit. You guys are
Dude,
crazy.
I can't believe to see this many.
If you jam here, like, you're literally only getting called by worse. Better. You're only getting called by better. You're folding out all worse. Like the 9 and 10s plus never folding. So you're folding out like ace queen and ace king here, but you're beating those hands by a lot.
They just want to jam, so they're scared of seeing the high card. They want to not see an ace or king on a turn. So they don't want to jam this, get snapped off by better, and then get the worst hands to fold.
Yeah. Bad.
Nah. And we have a gut shot.
Yeah. And we have the gut shot, and we have the best hand here.
Best hand.
Yep.
Jam is a winner. Everybody's jamming. Holy shit. Get called by better, but you have a gutty and get there.
I have a cool story about I got in this crazy pot with Chance Cormith.
Yeah, he's 3-bet, and I just cock jammed the turn. I just cock jammed his
I'm too
C-bet.
poor to jam here.
That's why we jam, because of the gut shot. Yeah, I mean, we have that additional equity, and we generate some fold equity versus some of his paint hands that just would check back and get to realize equity. So, and the SPR, which we put in like 8K, there's going to be like almost a pot-sized bet behind on the turn. So, being devil's advocate in every spot, like, I think there could be some merit to it, right? I would call. But maybe you do just check in when this SPR is going to be 1. If you're beat, you're beat, right? Like, you're going to get it in on a low, clean turn anyway. Are you folding like the fucking 3 on the turn?
I mean, it's been 3-bet 2-piece on a board that it does not favor him. So maybe
If you're beat, you're beat. Not raising flat versus no. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm just trying to play devil. I would mostly just call here. But yeah, let's see.
Too-poor to
I
push
see
here is
mostly
my favorite comment ever. Well, I agree. There should be a
too poor to push. No, you got
That was
bullets.
Fantastic.
On what turn do we fold?
This
Exactly.
is 10K. We don't got bullets. This is a shot take. If I lose this, I'm losing like 8K of Justin Saliba's money.
All right, let's do it. We're calling. Oh no, we're not. Yeah, we are calling over
Oh
here.
shit! Oh, Joey's calling. Yeah.
All in.
Right, well, calling I give you 5 points because we definitely need to
Run
put
the
more
spot.
money
Tristan.
into this pot. Raising to
Run it.
18,000, I give you
I love
5
it.
points.
That's
Both of
why
those are
when the
not
SPR is
great
1,
plays,
after that's
I'm
like
gonna say.
the SPR is only 1.
Raising would be fine, but we let our opponent call us for a very cheap price,
As soon as
and
I
there's
seen
going
that
to be
SPR
like
one.
really bad turn cards for us, right? A 10, a jack, a queen, a king, an ace are all not great. And then like we just don't have enough depth to call here and see a flop. If we built out 140,000, it would be a no-brainer call. But with chance being short,
We don't have
and
enough
us now
depth?
picking up
What?
equity in our hand, an 8 gives us a straight. We might have the best hand already. There's only one overcard. I like the best option of going all in here. You know, we're almost betting pot, and chance does have like bluffs.
Yeah, I
here.
could see it.
So I think, look, we've gotten a good
Yeah.
flop. We've gotten a flop we can play aggressively.
Yep.
And we've gotten a flop that we don't need to be all that controlled here. And then we also have other hands that could be strong here that could be playing like this, like some of our traps and stuff. If we had aces or kings, we'd probably play the similar fashion. If not,
True.
like check call, like with aces, and let them keep blasting. So yeah, pretty standard, I believe, all around
love
here
it.
to just shove it in, and that gets through. Likely just have the best of it here. But really cool
Hey.
spot to consider pre-flop and what to do on a flop like this.
So interesting enough, looking at the solver, because the solver has an interesting response here. 0 jams, by the way.
0 jams.
Zero
I mean,
jams.
I'm more solver, but the thing is, like, you can
but here's
see
what's
both sides of it.
50-50 between call and raise not jam. Raise not jam, super sexy here, right? We clean up our equity, we get the same response, we get natural responses. We take
Can you
the
send me a
lead in
link
the
to that?
hand. Sure. We take the
Thank
lead
you.
in the hand. Raise no jam is super sexy. Which is
He's gonna send me the thing.
There it is. It's Skype.
Here we go.
Super sexy. No jams. 10s mixing a small amount of jam here.
The 10s are like almost always in
Ace
pre-flop
9
to that
of
to the bed.
clubs without the back door mixing.
Oh, it might kick you off.
You can kick me.
Oops. All right.
There.
There we
That's the
go.
word.
There it is. So this is after the 3 bets. It's hard to see it like this. Let me move
This
this.
is our response to a quarter pot on the flop.
This is our response to quarter pot on the flop. Okay. So 7s are mixing, raise, but no all in. 10s are about the only hand all in. Some of these
And that's ace
are
nine
best
with
9x.
backdoor.
Yeah. The spades, I mean, top pair without the back doors go.
Yeah, look at these ace 2, ace 3 fucking wackadoo raises.
The backdoor flush draws.
Yeah.
Not even with. Damn, that's
Backdoor
nasty.
wheel too.
Yep. Cool. We got wrecked because of that.
So
Calling is more prevalent than raising, or it's about equal. It's like 50-50. Yep. Feels bad that we got a 5 for that, but we got a 15.
So did we.
Uh-oh. We got to flip. We got to call it last time.
It's literally
so,
50-50, Joey.
Yeah. You guys can call it this time. We called it last time.
Joey calls tails.
Good luck, guys. Joey calls tails. Cool.
And he wins. Congratulations, Joey. Let me know.
Oh, piss. Carter. Sorry. Good game, Yee. You lost the flip. Yee. Almost 10 million man said, jam. GTO Wizard is knitting sweaters.
No, and GTO Wizard is just not putting itself in a position where it only gets called by better.
It feels like
What's happening? Joey, for the gift sub. Thank you, homie. I'll take care of that right now.
Sweet. Let's do another one.
Let's do another one. While I'm getting this gift sub, you want to pick a
keyword?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I'll mix it up. Let's go with prime time. I have no idea where that came from, but let's do it. Prime time. Game time, prime time. Good luck, guys. Get in there. New keyword.
And the sub goes to Beats. I want a refund. I want a refund.
Yeah. Ask for your money back.
That wasn't from me, Beats. That was from Joey. Thanks, Joey.
GTO Wizard knows it can play all the runouts with better EV than a human and wants to avoid the confusion. Cat jams. Do you frown on playing multiple times? What does that mean?
Oh, on playing probably for quizzes multiple times if he's a winner.
Oh, no, absolutely. No, you're good. You're good. Right? No, actually, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if I were to pick you, I'd probably run it for somebody else. But stick around because I think after this quiz, we probably go ahead and draw for the PC subs.
Okay.
And the Nightbot,
I think
yeah,
I was
like
done
that's a
with it. I
good
was just
point.
chilling.
Yeah.
So my wife's out of town, so like I don't have anywhere to be, so I'm not even watching the clock. I was like, shit, I'll be here all day. I got nowhere to be. No one's looking for me.
Yeah, if you're interested, get those prime times in chat. Nightbot gets you out of the way before anyway. But I'm gonna have to reset all that so you're eligible again for the final drawing, you know? Now I'm aware. So while you guys are getting in there, we'll pick one last quiz.
I guess bubble play, 1915.
1915. Sounds good. I haven't even looked. I just was like agreeing. We've been working on our bubble game a little bit. This will be good.
We've been working on our bubble game a lot.
All
Every
right.
week in the study group, we do ICM stuff.
Yeah, have to. All right. I am ready to roll it whenever you are.
Let's do it. AUS. I'm assuming that's Australia Husky.
I said main client. What up, champ?
Oh, he pump faked you, praying. He pump
Nice
faked you.
thing. I did. I seen his name last and then I looked in the chat, seen his name, but yeah. You love to see it. Main client. Let's get it. You have me. Completely and utterly G-baited your ass. G-baited. All right. We're gonna do bubble play. We'll make this one the last one of the day. We'll give away our shit and let you guys enjoy the Sunday fun day of tournaments and chilling. So
Cool.
Let's do it.
We are down to 15 players in this $10,000 buy-in tournament, and 13 get paid. So we are pretty close to the bubble. It is worth noting the opponent actually covers us. They have a million chips, let's say. So this is a spot where we are incentivized to be a little bit cautious. Folds around to us in the small blind. Should we fold, call, raise to 37,000, or raise to 60,000?
Sixes is all in. Fuck this guy. We're on the bubble. You're not gonna let him mess around. He's jamming.
What's going on here?
You're jamming. 3 out of the money.
3
That's right.
out of the money.
And
we both have 30 bigs.
Volkanovski. That's right.
We both have 30 bigs, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're jamming.
The stacks are wrong. They actually cover us? No, jamming 30 bigs.
Yeah. Fuck this guy. We're on the bubble.
And he covers us.
I'll be jamming 82. It's a 10K. He's scared money.
BB covers JLs. Big covers
45. We are covered if you count the big blind, right?
Yep. So slightly covered. I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't have a 30 big blind jamming BBB range anyway.
What?
Like, no.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is this what you're teaching people in your study groups?
Yeah, just jam 30 big blinds from the small blind with Queen 9-0.
82 cards. We're
And
money. Scared money. 10K.
Yeah.
This shit. You can't stand the smoke.
Yeah.
We block 2 flush draws. We block queens.
You're high as hell.
It's not even an option.
All right, guys, what are we doing?
John says, I don't know, so I fold. Fuck it. I'm gonna fold my way. This fucking 10K. I'm folding my way into the money. That's funny. Jam Lance raising to 37. A lot of calls.
Limping call.
Jam Lance up into 60. Oh, he said he had a million chips in the intro? Interesting.
Yeah, the other stacks don't matter. Call. All calls here thus far. Main client, what are you doing, champ? Did you already type in?
Audio? Is there a problem with the audio? No problem.
You got to call. You got to let me know what you're doing. And remember, you have a global shot clock in these spots. You guys be acting like you got a live shot. You got a live shot clock.
This is live, right? We could take like 15 minutes here if we want.
Yeah, live poker.
Time out.
time out 18 times before you have to actually make a decision. Shit's wild. Chop.
Lots of calls. There's
All
a few
right.
folds out there.
Excuse me?
A few folds out there.
PJ says fold, man, fold.
Uh-oh.
All right.
See, I told you there's a few folds out there.
Brady
Huskies
says
call him,
fold
though, not
instead of
him.
trouble, but yeah, that's your knit hanging out. Zip that boy up. All right, cool. Main client is calling.
Yeah, so is Husky. We're calling. I can just call here. I can partially see a raise.
I am never ever just
Calling
100% calling here.
Oh.
No, when I say call, I mean that means I'm mixing call and raise. So, and I would go 4x. I'm not going 37. No, yeah, I'm going like 4x sometimes.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think we go fucking 4x, 3.75.
Again, you do have some decent blockers, so you have the best hand here a lot.
Open folding is you actually cannot fold this. Do not be so scared of cashing. If you have 30 bigs, guys, I'm serious here. Don't be nitbitching that hard. Who gives a shit if you lose a half a bag pre? Mm-hmm. You're gonna have a lot of his range crushed with Queen 9 high. Mm-hmm. Even if you're out of position. So I want you to at minimum be calling. If you're folding here, you're actually too tight. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not kidding. Mm-hmm. With this many bigs, please don't do that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Don't jam.
So if you are ever folding, it's insanely too nitty. So yep, there we go. Just call. Call's cool. I would have an RNG and decide to mix this if I have any inclination. This guy, I can, even if he has me covered. That doesn't mean you always walk the guy. You don't play scared.
What's my image at the table? Right now, people are looking at you and thinking, damn, you are just like Jonathan Little right now.
Yeah, you're Jonathan. Yeah.
You're like the spitting example of Jonathan Little right now.
Yep. All right, let's do it, though. We are calling.
We are calling as well.
Yep.
Queen 9 offsuit is a pretty good hand in the small blind. We're certainly not trying to fold it, so folding is out of the question, even though we are under immense payout stress. The opponent can certainly raise us very frequently. If we raise, we may get re-raised or jammed on, depending on how big we make it. If we are going to raise, we definitely want to go on the bigger side to really disincentivize action, yes. So I think we should probably go something like 60,000 if we're going to raise.
Mix.
Definitely a rough spot, though. So this is a scenario where I think the play is to simply limp. We don't really want to raise and get re-raised or even called. So we'll limp, try to see a cheap flop, and then go from there. I think that is the only play that makes any sense in this scenario with our hand. We limp. Opponent makes it 45K with their big stack. Great. Should we fold, call, re-raise to 125,000,
yes,
or re-raise to 200,000?
I told you to go for the jam pre.
What are you guys
told you we should jam pre. Now look at this spot. What do we do? Snap folds from the army. Jam blends. Contrast. Dennis. Out.
Carter is calling. Shifting gears is in there.
Hollywood,
I would raise this one off the bubble. I think limp it to minimize the pot is the best. No, and nothing's wrong with completing. See, I saved half a big blind. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, absolutely not. The academic. Thank you for that follow. DQ, what are you doing?
I mean,
what
everybody
doing,
in the fucking army who's replied so far is folding.
Really?
Yep. Well, except for Joey. There he is. Joey calling.
Probably have
says
to call.
He's flipping a coin.
If you limp this hand, you have to peel now.
Jelly folded pre.
Nah, stop that. Stop it. Offsuit 9X with a paint? Stop. I don't want to make these study streams Nits Anonymous groups. No. That is not what's going on.
You're gonna have to play this. This is fun.
You're gonna have to play some. You're gonna have to play some marginal hands to win poker tournaments. You can't only fucking wait for the goods and think you will actually never win. You will actually never win.
Not this game. Not this hand.
All right, let's do it though. Main client, I won't
Husky
raise, just
is
call.
folding.
Besides, you are first to act if you hit. So main client, I believe, is just calling.
Husky
Eyebrow
folding.
raise and then call. The fuck? Okay. You can't skip marginal hands on the bubble though. Why can't you skip marginal hands on the button though? This isn't that bad because you're against a fucking random hand in the big blind.
This is a good hand.
This is a good hand versus a
Blind
random
versus blind,
hand.
This is a really good hand.
You can't be shook every time somebody has you covered by 1 or 2 bigs or something. Like
You have
this
something
seems
like
ridiculous.
Queen 7 here or something, and you want to limp fold. Like,
Yeah.
we're starting to get there, right? Like, sure. Queen 9, it's just too good of a hand. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we should call here. I'm not folding this. You folding?
Yep.
I'm not folding here.
Monsters is under the bed. PTSD. Poker PTSD, man. We need to start a clinic, an online therapy clinic for people with fucking poker PTSD in spots. So, all right, we're calling main clients in there. He ain't never scared.
Yeah, beats got it. You don't really want to blow up the spot out of position. Right? That's one thing we definitely don't do. We do far less with ICM too.
This is very interesting because versus these ISOs, he only went 3x. So I think my defending range versus this, if I did limp whatever range of hands I complete here, I think I'm calling the offsuit 9x and the offsuit 9x plus. And calling that, and then like the paint version of them, and then maybe being more indifferent with like 8, 9, 7 9s out of there. That's offsuit 7x. But I think my offsuit 9x with playability needs to be in here.
Johnny asked a good question. If you're not folding to a raise, why would you not raise to start? The reason is because when we raise this to start, we condense his range to hands that are pretty good that continue till you raise. When you limp this, now he's raising polar, right? He's raising the good stuff. He's also raising a bunch of his junk because we're on the bubble and we limped, which is a sign of weakness, right? So he's actually wider by limp and calling here, and we're ahead of a lot of his hands. So we limp call. When we raise, we condense his range. Let's do it. We're folding now. That's
all right. Let's call. Let's do it.
None of our re-raising options are particularly
good job, man.
Fantastic, because if we make it 150 or 200 or all in, whatever, I mean, if we go all in, the opponent's going to call with everything good, which they certainly are allowed to have. And if we go smaller to, let's say, 200, well, now we have 2/5 of our stack in the pot, which is not great because we don't really want to fold if we get jammed, but obviously we have to fold if we get jammed. We could go 125, but then we're giving the opponent really good odds just to call with all hands that flop well, so all the re-raising options are no good. We could fold, but we have to put in 30 to try to win a total of 105 with Queen 9. I mean, that's a pretty good risk-reward ratio. So even though we are going to drastically under-realize our equity in this spot, I think we have a pretty easy call with this hand. It is important to note we're going to be limping a lot of hands worse than this Queen 9 that limp and then fold. You got to make sure you don't limp and fold everything because then you're going to be super easy to play against. So we're going to limp, call, and then check every flop. Queen 10-9, or Queen Jack 10, sorry. Queen Jack 10, we have top pair and open-ended. We check. Opponent goes small, 25K. All right. Should we fold, call, raise to 75,000, or go all in?
God damn it, Sixes. Why are you telling me to limp call and put me in this tough spot on the bubble of a 10K? See what you did?
Mm-hmm. I love it. Don't you like it? Is it poker fun? Is it actually? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is it poker fun now? It'd be boring. Folding is boring.
Yeah. Everybody calling so far. Meatball, Joey, or not Joey, Jerome,
Shifting.
Dennis.
At what stack depth do we start to raise our small blind as a strategy? All. Every stack depth, you're going to have some frequency of raising specific hands in that range, depending on your stack depth. Every single one. If you're only limp strategy until you get to a certain stack depth, you probably should study the small blind strategy a little bit better.
Yeah, Johnny says, I guess I want a better spot. This is too much stress for my liking. Call me in it. That's fine. I'm looking to avoid a spot. Here's the thing, Joey. I think the problem is that you're a cash game player by nature. And in cash games, you have no limping range from the small blind. In MTTs, we have a very, very large limping range.
Yeah, it's just extensive. And yeah, you have limp traps and stuff like that. I think, yeah, just study this. Like, look at this. These spots.
Sir Manifest says, I'm going all in just because no one else did. He wants to be original. I like it.
All in. All right, main client. My main client is calling this.
Husky calling too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only calling. I'm not trying to raise. Like, dude, our hand is pretty well disguised. We have so much equity. I'm not going to start raising this and then condense him to like king, queen, ace, king. But remember, his strategy is polar, and he's mostly going to bet range here. So we get to keep in a lot of the weakest parts of his range that would just raise and stab. Because I would think on a board like this, he may be betting range. And he will try to ISO hands as weak as fucking 2-4 here.
He also still
in his
has
strategy.
queens, jacks, tens, ace, king,
Well,
queen, jack, queen, 10, jack, 10. So
yeah,
we gotta
but
be a little careful, right?
Yep,
So
and he's polar, so he also has super dog shit he might stab here
Absolutely.
with as well.
Yep.
So,
anyways,
let's just go.
Here's a question for you. Chip BB, would you raise this or would you just call?
You still mix.
Mix? 'Cause
Mostly, I mean, I
this
think
even in Chip BB. Joey said he would rip it in Chip BB, which is why I was saying, I said, we're still in the same marginal-ish spot. Right?
The composition of the ranges is still the same. We don't need to. It's more of like conceptually, like what are you repping running here? Like I think it's, I don't know. Like he still has worse. I mean, better hands, I should say. Let's call.
We're calling.
I called.
We're calling.
Snap.
Given we are under immense payout stress, I think our only good play in this scenario is to call. This actually shows the value of being the big stack end position because this player can raise with a wide range, bet the flop with a wide range. We don't get to raise them out, so if they do happen to have a random ace or a king, they get to realize their equity very well. Or even if they have a hand like pocket fours, they get to try to spike a 4 on us, right? So it's a really good spot for the opponent. But our hand's definitely too good to fold, so we're going to call. If we raise and get jammed, it's actually really, really bad because obviously the opponent could have many of the better hands, so we don't really want to do that. We just want to call and pray we get to see a showdown where we don't have to put all of our money in on the bubble. So we will call and go from there. Check every turn. Turns a 3 of hearts, flush is available. We have the 9 of hearts, we check. An opponent checks it back.
Oh, that's good.
River's a 3 of clubs. Our kicker is dead, but we have top pair. Should we check? Bet 30,000, bet 75,000, or bet 150,000.
All right. What nows?
He checked on the turn. He capped. Oh shit.
Cap gun.
Prime blocker.
I mean,
Says
20
30.
to 35. Maybe limp raises.
Pucks blocking even less. 10%. The old Huckleberry. It's not an option. He's going off the rails. Beats going 30. Lots of blockers. Check call. He likes better given these options. Okay.
Bet 30K. What's up, Big Shay Poker? Good to see you, man. Going 30K here for Big Shay. 75K for Carter. ICM has him in Tatus. I want to bet stupid ICM. What the? You guys are like this concept of like using ICM, and we're not even we've completely stopped thinking about ranges. Yes. We've given up on thinking about people's ranges and how he would play the nuts and shit on a turn. You think he's checking fucking super strong like ace king and shit? I don't know, man. Like people are like
whole army bet 30, except for pucks.
I'm hearing ICM like the most shook.
I think there was one other person.
We're deep enough. Our stack won't be at risk. It's so weird. 30K here for main client though.
30K for
no 75K. I'm sorry. Much. I'm sorry, main. 75K for my man.
Trying to get a little chunkier with it, huh?
Chunky.
Hollywood going 30.
All right, cool. Toe.
30.
There's 155 out there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would just. Man, the greed in me blocking a heart and still feeling like a Jack 10X Jacker. 10X would call 75. I'm torn as hell. I'm like wanting to greet it with 75. Really bad because we feel like on this turn, I feel like ace queen, king queen, ace king. A lot of even if his strongest hands are going to bet here. And then he's going to call a lot with worst 2 pair with a jack or a 10 in it. So I think he may be calling inelastically if he has a jack or a 10 in his spot. Considering we may be turning some hands into a bluff with just a king or a 9. I don't know, man. I feel like 75 is just perfect amount of greed.
But I can think going bigger than 50% here because of the flush completer and the straight completer. But I can get down with 75.
I can get down with 75, but I think 30 is cool. But he might feel incentivized to try to turn his hand into a bluff a lot when we go 30 with some of it. So
Johnny says dictated this pot. The problem is they checked the turn, Johnny. So like they don't have fucking ace king. They don't have 2 pair. They don't have sets. They don't have any of that stuff. And then they check the turn. Like when we check here, they're just gonna check back a lot of their showdown shit, which is terrible for us. And when they bet check the turn, they're not usually going to bluff a 3 river. Like, the line doesn't make a lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
75, I could totally see 75. I would naturally go 30, but I can totally see 75.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get better at getting more value in these spots, more value, make more chips.
Here.
So yeah, especially when it checks the turn. That's what I'm thinking. And we block it straight.
Great. Like, like, this is great. Yeah.
All right. We're going 75 because that's what main client
We're going 30.
is doing as well. Good luck, us. Let's do it.
So we have the best hand almost every time in this spot. But if we bet and get
What did you
called
get for
or
30?
bet and get raised, especially if we bet and get raised, it is miserably, miserably bad. So I think this is a really nice hand
if
just
we
to
check
check
here and he bets
and
pot,
call.
he's still
If there were no
calling?
payout implications, we would probably
Yes.
go for a value bet, probably
Sucks.
half pot. I think this is definitely a reasonable half pot hand. We could also go for the small bet, like 30K. I have no problem with a tiny bet in this scenario with this type of hand. I think a tiny bet's probably better reserved for our jacks, though, maybe even our tens, with our queens and better going for the medium
That
bet.
sucks, Johnny.
And if we want to have a big bet, we would be doing that with
that's
flushes
how I
and
felt.
straights and trips and whatnot. Not that we have any trips, but flushes and straights. So the question becomes, because there are payout implications, should we be making those bets? And I think the answer is clearly no. We want to check and give the opponent every opportunity to bluff that we can easily then gobble up. If we check and they rip it all in, I mean, I'm not going to say we're going to call, but you have to realize the opponent actually could have a lot of threes because their raising range preflop should contain a lot of junky 3-type hands, 7-3, 6-3, 5-3,
You know what it
etc.
is?
So that'd be annoying. But most of the time, the opponent's not going to go all
USPO
in. They're
as
just going to bet some other amount, which we can very confidently call. So I think this is a really nice hand just to check with the payout implications to make sure we don't get all of our money in and we can sneak into the money the vast majority of the time. We check. Opponent checks it back. And we just win the pot. They made it easy on us this time.
Yeah, no shit. He checks it back here.
Yeah. He was marginal on the turn.
We missed value from a 10.
Yeah. Or jack.
We could have missed some value from a 10 or a jack. I don't personally think checks best.
No. I mean, 8 points for 30 is cool. Totally cool.
What did you get? Did you guys get a 38? What was your score?
30.
You got a what?
30. We got wrecked at one of the preflops.
Oh, main client. You fucking did it, mate.
Got there?
Congratulations,
The
man.
two grief.
First time
You're doing so good, too.
Love to see it, man. Good job, main client. Now you can whisper me and give me your ACR name, and then I'll ship you a 5 spot for that. Congrats, my friend. Good job, main client. Just send me your ACR name. And you guys know what that means? It is time for the giveaway. We are going to give away a PC subscription, premium subscription in my channel and in Toe's channel. You must be following us here on Twitch. And the keyword's just going to be simple. Since Poker Coaching is supporting this, we're just going to make it Poker Coaching again. They're the... there we go. Poker Coaching's in the chat. They're supporting this. They're making it happen. So throw them in the chat. We're going to give away a premium subscription. You got it in there, Toe?
No, I'm sorry. Say that one more time. I was talking poker. What was that? What were we doing?
Poker Coaching in the chat.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Fucking Boomtowns.
No, we were having a heated discussion about check fold or check call or bet fold.
Oh, I didn't even know I was muted. You muted the stream. That's cool.
I didn't mute. You heard you. I was just furiously typing.
Oh, okay. Get it in there.
On the
Missed the home stream. I guess you did, Troy. Get in there. Poker Coaching's in the chat. Take your time, man. We'll sit here for give it another 2 minutes or so. Do I just make? Oh no, it's not gonna let some people be eligible.
Why?
Because they won. I'm gonna mark PJ as eligible since he's here. Main client since
Jerome,
he won.
Marlin,
Carter since he was here. There.
Jerome, Marlin, Dennis. Do it again because you were in there before I put the code in there.
Yep. And if you won earlier, I'm gonna mark you as well.
From Pucks, it's good. So did Mike Cash get in? Yep. Make sure Mike Cash
get
do
in
it
there.
Again. And that's everybody.
Yep.
So
and here
Mike,
we go.
Dennis, Marlin, and Jerome. There's Jerome, Marlin, Dennis, just Mike. Mike Cash.
Come on, guys, come check us out. PC Discord as well.
If you already have a PC membership, we'll do a.
They'll credit you another month. They'll just credit you another month.
They can credit you another month, or I can get you a swag pack too.
Yeah.
Either way. Caveat on the swag pack: if you want the swag, there's a 2 to 3 week lead time on that because I have to leave the house. So just it will happen, I promise. But Leaving the house is a tough one for me.
All right, here we go. Yeah, all kind of cool shit as well. Bunch of new courses and stuff, man. There's all kind of good shit on the site, man. Charts, free
I
charts,
think I can
push roll charts. There's so much.
I got him. He's good.
Get in there, guys. Poker coaching in the chat. This is for all the support, man. Love you guys. Kicking it, supporting us. So we're gonna give a little back, give back what we can.
While we're doing that, here's the PC Discord.
You're in there praying?
Link to my Discord. Link to the YouTube channel if you enjoy this one and we want to see anyone we've ever done in the past with us, the esteemed guests, all of them. Find them here on the YouTube channel. And of course, !PC if you want to sign up for Poker Coaching for free, where you get 10 free quizzes, 100 big blind charts, and some homework assignments. And of course, if you're into that kind of thing, you can give my man Crazy 6 a follow. Because he is a legend in the game and an upstanding citizen.
GodsBigToe. Shout out great. Briefed it. GodsBigToe. All right, give my man Toe a follow as well. All right, you should be able to reset. Nightbot has the ability to reset who can be in giveaways.
Thank you, Johnny. Also, guys, we do this every Saturday noon Eastern, every Saturday. So if you're enjoying this one, come on in. If you're a Poker Coaching member,
now everybody's eligible. You actually griefed me. Well played. You just completely debated me. Hit the button now. Everybody's in there.
Cool.
What a fucking... You got me good. You actually got me good. Holy shit. I just got wrecked. Well, if they're not here, I'm going to have to re-roll it. Please claim it in chat immediately. So I can decide if I have to re-roll it, because now everybody is eligible. You get a car. You get a car. I'm ready to roll it when you are. That took the eligibility. I got you.
Shit, it's Jerome.
There. You're back in now.
Gets a premium membership. No more Dusty Punker.
All right, here we go. Everybody eligible in my channel. Why does it keep doing that?
Jerome, in Discord, hit up Sixes.
You good.
And give him... What information do you need from them so they can claim it? Just their email address?
All they need to do, just whisper me on Discord or mention me in the Poker Coaching chat, and I got you.
All right, you hear that, Jerome?
All right, let's do it. My God.
And he'll hook you up.
Brand Gaming.
What?
He did it. He got one. Look at my dude.
Reroll.
That is the funniest shit in the world. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, in the Discord, Jerome, you can just hit up Sixes.
Look at this guy. Congrats, my friend. Legend. You spend so much time in here. He called that bitch.
You Sixes.
You debated me. You should not win. You should lose all your
Is he the one who debated you too?
Yeah, he's the one who debated me and won. There's
deep.
Levels to this shit. I think he figured out how to crack the system. My friend, you know how to get in touch with me. I will make sure. Yeah, you scammed me and the community.
And the community.
He figured out the cheat code. Well, you know what? If he hits that eligibility button, that's gonna make them pick me. Damn.
He knew the algorithm.
Okay, he knew the algorithm. This dude, this motherfucker. Holy shit.
All right, we're gonna throw a host somebody. You want to do Travesty?
Yes, yeah. Let's hook up my man.
You were gonna say that yesterday.
Yeah, Travesty's a good. I love Travesty, man. He works hard as hell. He's good vibes. I love his personality. And let me make sure. Let me do something.
All right, guys. So all the links are in there for your chat. Thanks for everything. We will see you soon. Six is going to be back on the stream sheets tomorrow because he's a legend and a savage, and that's what he does. Study groups start again on Monday in the Discord. Tuesday for the cash game study group.
Wait a minute.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday for Luis Felipe. Thursday for Sixes for the QA. So all that available to you. Good job. GG's, Husky. GG's.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to drop this off. Read. Got it completely G-baited. Yeah, I'm ready. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you guys for the support. Now I got the countdown going. All right, guys. Thank you guys for the support. Really appreciate you guys. And I'm going to be back tomorrow putting in a tough schedule. So I'll see you then. Good luck today. Peace. Cheers.